都会交到附小这边来全力来帮忙协助我们办理这样的一个活动。那我知道最近教育部呢对于学生的口说展能的部分，他弄了一个很大的计划。好，那以台北市来讲，我想今天的研习的老师有其他是外县市的老师，因为其实这样推下来，大概都会参与或接触到教育部的这些计划，那又大又多了那这个我们这一个公开授课是其中之一。那有一些应该说计划都会在成盒当中，可是他要求又要马上要成效出来，所以我们赶快就办理这一场。那所以也特别谢谢安香老师这里能够愿意来帮忙我们今天的公开授课的一个活动。OK， 那同时呢，我们邀请到我们辅导团素琴老师来，等于到这边来一起陪同大家一起然后来还没，等一下问到你
Hello everyone，
大家一起来学习，然后其他这边的可以来帮忙跟我们来做指导这样子。好，最后呢要感谢大家利用在放假前的下午时光愿意抽空来参加这样的一个研习预祝大家今天的收获呢是满满的，同时有个愉快又充实的一个午后。接下来的时间要交给安香老师。等一下，你这边要
Sushi, you want to say something?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Okay, our expert teacher, 赖素清老师。素清，
掌声欢迎素清老师。
You can never tell her age. I think that's what I envy her most.
Yeah, I'm actually 30 years old. Don't you guys know that? All right.
No, you're forever 21.
Am I allowed to speak? If you ask me not to speak at all, right? Can I speak now? Okay, great. All right. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, good to see everybody here. I am so sorry about my delay. I got very confused about the direction and the garage door got stuck. I was on time right before you anyway. Yeah, but anyway, it was very, very unfortunate until I met her. I'm pretty sure my afternoon will turn into a bright side, okay, just like you guys. And just to let you guys know that you're very lucky to attend here because she is just the representation of our group. You are very lucky and I'm pretty sure you will learn a lot from this afternoon. And so do enjoy, sit back and relax. You will enjoy your afternoon. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Suchi, and thank you, Crystal Lee.
所以接下来都交给你了。
Yeah.
OK， 好，我们热烈掌声欢迎安香老师，谢谢。
Okay, teachers, could you read this title with me? Ready, go. So today I will be telling a story to my students. So I would like them to read as much as possible. So this is my background. I got my master's degree at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. And I've been in this school for, hopefully you would think that I'm 22. Yes, thank you, Susan, but not your head. And I've been teaching in the project, in the program for remote area students. So I have a teacher, Mr. Tian Yuanshou 老师. Could you say hello to everybody? Where are you from?
Hello everyone, I'm from Taiwan, and you can call me Justin.
Justin. See, beautiful voice. You probably have to leave your phone number. Okay. So we work together to teach students from a remote area place because they couldn't recruit a qualified English teacher. So this is a video that I taught two classes together at the same time, and one class is from Nantou, one class is from Jiayi. And wait a minute, let me play. Can't hear really well. So this is me, and there are two groups of students, and I will try to use readers. So this is my structure. So everybody will read aloud, and I will point at the pictures, and I will read all the words they could see. And after that, each individual student, after we read all the book, each individual student, they will point and read with me. I point and they read, okay? Read along. So next, I will create the PowerPoint to match with the target sentence pattern to make sure that they learn. So C is bilingual. So you could have that, and then you have students understand what you're teaching. You don't have to use Chinese, but you are using the target language. That's why I think it's important. So when you're teaching the vocabulary, you can show main toe, okay? So even I would even put the article. So this is how I teach, and then I would move back to the student book. So students will role play. So after they read, all the students, because there are only 6, all the students can do the role play many times. And then at the end of the lesson, we do some practice on phonics, and we finish the workbook. And I play a song about the target language, right? So about fruit. And then, so this is fun. They can guess the kind of fruit, okay? So you just see, I think all the students are focused because the materials that you're using is fun for them. And then another song with sentence pattern. And another one. And again, so teachers, there's so much that you can do in one lesson. So I'm very proud to promote this program, 远距教学团队. Okay, so I've been working with them for 3 years. Not just that, the students, they come to you with a basic level of language, and then you feel that you are teaching them something. And like the students that you're gonna see, they come with lots of things already. So you kind of wonder, did I teach them this? So that makes a big difference. So I'm lucky that I was in the program for 3 years. So for my 5th graders, this is the 2nd semester I teach them. So what do I do? When I started teaching them, guess what did I do? Oh, actually I have something I can show you. How do I know my students? This whole bag is something I want to show you afterwards. So I have them make something. I think some of the teachers know, okay, because they worked with me before. Ta-da! I have their name cards. Students made their own name cards, so I can bring this booklet with me whenever I want to see their lovely faces, or I want to contact the parents. So this is really confidential, okay? I won't lend it to you because I probably got sued, okay? So this is something that I want to know about my students. And then in class, the first week I see them, I will show them some tools. For example, in every classroom we have a dictionary in every student's drawer from 4th grade, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. And then they are going to do some practice using alphabetical order to know how to find the word in the dictionary, because when we are teaching, we want students to think, is this word that meaning? I want to double check. I want to make sure you can use the dictionary in the drawer. So, and another thing is, I always give them structure, sentence structures. And I always ask them to write reflections. Starting from like 4 years ago, I think it's really, really meaningful because you want your students to be competent, right? So the competency only shows from their behavior. So tell me what you have learned, okay? So this student actually said, I learned how to use the dictionary to do my homework. It helps with my spelling. Is it specific? Yes, I love it. So how do I know my students? Do this name card thing I showed you, right? And I always gave the structure. So they can write the reflection in Chinese. 在老师的课上，我学会了如何使用英文字典。我认为那其实不会很难。希望高年级的我越来越好。Teachers, don't you feel overwhelmed by this? Wow, my student actually wants to get better. Okay? So this is why I want them to become. So all the things I would put on the blackboard. So there are 4 pieces, right? So on the left-hand side, always homework, agenda, the important things to finish today. And in the middle, vocabulary, sentence pattern, activity board. On the right-hand side, I have the date, weather, days, and weekly quote. Weekly quote is something I love just these few days. Maybe for 2 years, I've been using this. Weekly quote means learn something from those wise people, right? So I love it so much. My students can quote them when they are writing a good piece of article. So this is something that we're also using the Google Classroom. So I will also announce what I'm going to do going to keywords. So I will post it beforehand. So all the parents, they will understand what I'm going to do. And they will assist them when the students are going to do some new things. So this is a class routine. I have a class routine. I always give the activity a name. Okay, role play, drama, you do that all the time. Okay, so presentation, that's what I want to do. So students see those English homework, they know what is preview, they know they're going to do a drama, and they know what is agenda, and we are learning superlative forms. So this is my goal. I gave them something orally and visually, and they could follow me better. And I always give them an example. So they are going to put the name stand in front of them when they come in later. So, I'm still very forgetful. Every time I look at this person, I say, you are, okay? So that is going to help me. Serena, I know you, okay? Don't worry. So this is something that I assure that I will say their name correctly. And if you could call your student's name, your class management will be in a better place, I think. So this is our student book. We changed. We used to use Happy World, but it's out of print, too bad. So we found another great textbook. It teaches a lot of scaffolding strategies. I just love it. You should go and ask for it. I hope Oxford University Press representative is here today. Okay, so it gives us something like there are 2 lessons about one big theme. So the first unit is about animals, and it's about facts, how to categorize animals, factual facts. So unit 2, fiction, but they all answers this question. They all answer this question, how do animals differ from one another? Because you need to give students a goal. What are they learning? An objective. So I really love this textbook. So another story is about Leo the cat and Lily the bird, the parrot. They were not friends because Lily is always running away from Leo the cat. But eventually they became friends. You know why? Okay, I will show you. Later, I'll tell you. So in each group, we have a group leader. This is my class management. So when I say group leader, stand up and check their homework. So they will stand up and go around and check homework. So they will bring a red pen with great authority, and then check, and say, okay. And that will ease your burden, right? So that's why I always teach 5th and 6th graders. And then we have something like this. We have articles in this unit. So before we really read the story, we compare things. So there are 2 groups of things like animals we compare. One is mice, one is a hamster. So what do they have in common? Put it in the center. Something that they are different from each other on the sides, okay? So this is the first time they see this Venn diagram. So what do? I ask them to write on their notebook, give me another comparison. So they can transfer their knowledge using new content. That is competency, teachers. But for my colleague, Jessie, could you stand up? You can't believe she's only 12. Okay, so yeah, okay. She works with me all the time, and what did she do? Okay, I will show you. This is my students' notebook. So I gave them the framework. They put something new, okay? But Jessie, make it into something more elaborate using a worksheet. So again, Jessie actually asked them to write on the worksheet and write with complete sentences. For me, it's just the key points. So every teacher, you can improvise. You can do something different. Think about your target. Think about your objectives, okay? So this is another task. I am hoping Leona is coming. Leona is our foreign teacher, and she works really, really well with us. So we all, the English teachers, we all invite her into our classroom, and then she will look into our materials and decide what she will teach to incorporate into my theme. So that unit is about animals. So I told her, could you please introduce an animal that is so unique in your country, which is the Philippines. So she decides that she's going to introduce tarsiers. Teachers, what is a tarsier? Before she taught us, I don't know what is a tarsier. Now is the time to Google, okay? Teachers, this is the time for my students to use the dictionary, okay? So what is a tarsier? I'm waiting for you to answer, so I will wait a bit. 眼镜头, you're right. So unlike Leona's activity, she finished presenting. She showed them how big, how heavy is a tarsier using ruler, only 8 to 16 centimeters. Heavy using 2 boiled eggs. She asked them to hold the eggs, to imagine how heavy is a tarsier. So in the end, all my students say, so cute, I want to keep it as a pet. So is it successful? It's a very successful lesson, and she taught me for one lesson, and all the students did this activity for wrap up. So she put all the information she taught them into a puzzle. So this puzzle has the pictures of the tarsier, of their habitat, the food, the things that she taught about, and then another piece of paper, which is my suggestion, I'm proud to say that. I say that you need them not just to do the puzzle because it's no language related. So I would like my students to say something or read something. So she wrote all the information about that picture on another piece of paper. So you can see the students are reading from a piece of paper together to decide which is the correct choice from the description of the picture. So I love it. This is how they are working together. And this is Leona. That lady is so thin. I envy her. You can see her, right? 铅笔人, my gosh, she's so thin. Okay, and then all the students then they stood up and they say their answer. Before this, they were practicing in their group. So students are confident. They know their answers are right. Okay, and this is another, see, I hate this picture. Double her size. Oh, I should make some tricks to shrink myself. So we do a role play. After the Tarsier lesson, she taught another lesson. She wants to make sure that students know how to describe themselves. Because we talked about how to describe a Tarsier. So students learn to introduce themselves. There are 9 questions, I think. And we do the role play. And then, can you see boy, girl? This is how I see them. You know the trick, right? They just came up to 5th grade and they don't want to be friends with boys, the girls, and then they would concentrate. And then when you are doing this, know each other, you have to ask a boy. Okay? So this is my trick. So after they interview, they get on the stage and do the interview again. So these are the questions. I only put the ones that they answer. His favorite teacher is Anne. That's the tricky part of me. So these are the questions they answer, and I love the reflection. I know more about my classmates from today's exercise. This is the kind of reflection you really want to get from your students, right? Okay? And 老师让我问旁边同学关于他自己的问题，这让我不仅又学会了几个单字，还让我更认识我的同学。This is our objectives, and we are so proud. Okay, so this is another one. Oh, do you see the weekly quote? Well begun is half done. So here, interviewing with classmate is funny. Which one? Funny or fun? Usually my student would say funny. So you have to make sure. So your classmate is very funny, or he said something very funny. Okay. So another one, I'm so happy because in this class, I learned something about subjects. For example, this is your training. Because a lot of students will say, I'm so happy I learned something today. Not good enough, right? So what did you want? Math. And we learned about how to interview our classmate. Very concrete, right? So I'm so excited that I have a new friend. This is a boy. In 5D, I asked her name, favorite color, food, and even animals. Today is a nice day. That means he is happy about his learning. Me too. So everything about their reflection tells me a lot about their learning process. Today I know Corinne's favorite animal. So this is a boy, Corinne's a girl. It's the tiger. Anything that proves that you are learning hard will be fine. Okay, so these reflections actually encourage me to move on, to do the thing I think is right for them. So I think you got the idea, okay? So I would not say more about this. I will move on to the lesson itself. So they have categorized animals into 4 groups. Could you tell me from the reading? Birds, right. And I like the labeling of the body parts. Excellent. And highlights of the key vocabulary. It comes with the lesson, comes with the print. Wonderful. Actually, it's a strategy, right? It highlights the key word. So you could use the strategy to teach your reading. And another category, amphibians, teachers. A big word, right? A lot of teachers, okay. And the last one. But you know what? This unit, my students love it. I think this textbook is so smart because the editors or the authors, they know animals are students' favorite, all right? So this is Jessie's student, so I need to give her the credit. Her student wrote, wow, and drew beautifully. I'm so proud of her students and her design. So she insists that they write in complete sentences. It helps. So the sentence patterns are repeating, but it's good for them, okay? And for me, my worksheet is a riddle. And I gave them the structure. I want them to write 5 sentences. And then on the back, do you know what animal is this? Rabbits, you're right. Okay, and this boy, he actually gave me a very good example because he wrote mammal, because I asked them which category, sentence number 1. Sentence number 2, the looks, body parts. Sentence number 3, the actions that it has. So I gave them something to follow with. So you need to structure your lesson. And finally, where does it live, the habitat? So it all goes around our lesson, from my lesson to Leona's lesson. We incorporate everything together. So what animal is this? Tiger. Okay, and what do I do with the song? The only thing I don't like about the book is the song. It's not very catchy. I think Sarah, my colleague, she can second me, right? She used the Sarah, hey, stand up, say hello. They were my interns before. See, my tone is so different. Okay, so here, what do I do? They will not sing it, so we make it a competition, like this. So each class, they will read one person one sentence, and then we pass on the microphone. And then I start the timer, and then until the last person stop. So the time for class A is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So the winner is class C. You know what? Their midterm and final score, also number 1. So their reading fluency, accuracy reflects their ability. Interesting, right? I think it's really, really interesting. Okay, so this is it. I think I'm gonna move very fast. I like the part about word study. You know what is word study, right? You look at the word really, really carefully and analyze it, okay? So in this book, we have, they know the opposite, big, small, we have pronoun. I learned how to replace the subject with a pronoun and also learn some English for the 5 senses. I think this English class is very fulfilling and interesting. It sounds like a professor is in my class. Okay? And actually, I really like the labeling of the pictures of the vocabulary, and they are going to fill all the blanks using their understanding of the text. So the whole sentence talk about one part of the body, and then they're going to fill out the blanks. So word study, for example, we learned about, I like the students' notes. We only taught like 8 body parts, but she drew everything that she knew to make it coherent and make it a list for her own learning. And then we learned about compound word. So my example is that I always put my example at the end to make sure students can come up with their idea. Okay, I know you're cold. Because a lot of you are like, I'm freezing. Okay, because at first it's very, very hot. How about 23? Okay, thank you. So you give them a scaffolding and then they come up with something new. So again, that's a transfer of their knowledge, and then it will be their competency, right? So this is what we do. So I gave them star and fish, starfish, and then they come up with homework. So sad. Another example, okay? Oh, I like this reflection. I think it's the same girl. She said, 今天老师教了一个叫复合字的东西。 简单来说，就是把两个字合成另外一个字，就像 star and fish 是不同的字，但是 starfish 是一个新的字了。Okay, that's what I want them to understand. And this one, poor girl or boy. Notebook. Okay, so good. They know what is a compound word. I found that vocabulary can be very easy because some words may be a combination of words and have learned I have learned before, we have learned before. So this is something that I'm so proud of my students. And then I'm going to show you how they do in my lesson. We are doing a drama. My students are here. I think they are ready for the class. Please come in. So I will stop right here because they are going to show you the drama later. And I will talk about the drama part after the presentation. So teachers, could you go take a break and then we'll start in 5 minutes. 5分钟后正式上课. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, students, put up your nightstand, and do you see there is a piece of whiteboard? So, Jocelyn, you are in charge. You need to write big and clear. Definitely, you're in charge. Big and clear. Kobe, you're in charge. Big and clear. Don't take it out. Put it underneath. Sienna, you're in charge. Charlie, you're in charge of everything here, but you can still write. Okay, Stephen or Darcy, you can be in charge. Either one of you, okay? I want you to write big and clear. Big and clear. Big letters, all right? Sit up, everybody. Push your chair in forward. Relax. Sit up. Sit up. Back straight. Okay, so where's your notebook? Take out your notebook. Take out your notebook. Now please write your name on the worksheet. Everybody, write your name on the worksheet. Do you have a worksheet? Write your name on the worksheet. Let me see. Worksheet, where is it? Write your name. Class, okay? Teachers, I have to apologize because they are going to perform. So the homeroom teacher told me they are not wearing masks. So after the lesson, they will go back to the classroom and wear masks because we want you to see that they are actually performing and say something out loud, okay? So that's why they are not wearing masks, okay? Okay. So on the other side, I want you to write your name too. Double-sided. Write your name both sides because whichever side I want to grade, I want to see who you are, okay? All right. Okay, Lucas. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, students, do you see there's a microphone? Turn it on. Then pass it over to Lucas. Okay, so since you're going to perform, we are going to start a little bit earlier. So everybody, look at Lucas and answer loud. Ready, go.
What day is today?
Microphone.
Today is March 10th, 2023. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. Tomorrow will be Saturday. How's the weather like this? Today is sunny
And very good.
weekly quote.
Follow the rules or follow the schools.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lucas. You're loud and clear. Okay. Okay, you can turn off the microphone and go back. So you can see there is a microphone in the back row. Do you have a microphone? You don't. Do you have a microphone? I need a microphone every row. Okay, so here, I'm turning on. When you answer, you use it, right? So, thank you. Maybe one in the back. Thank you, Suchi, you're so nice. All right, students, today, everybody say together, homework, number 1.
Following rules for
Do you have it?
Yes.
Good. Number 2,
Reading log 3.
what's reading log?
Reading
You write about what you read at home, right? Everybody, so number 3, choose your book, okay? Number 3, read.
drama 3.
What is the title of your drama?
Cinderella.
Very good. Today we are going to learn
Making rules for
Jenny. Jenny is this cute little girl. Woohoo! Yep. Thank you, Lucas. And number 2,
rules at school.
and at home. Right, so let's do some review. Today's topic is following rules. And we know that you, wait a minute. Okay. You learned on your student book how to follow rules at school, right? Who helped you to keep safe at school? Teachers and
Principal.
crossing guard. Where does he or she work? At the crosswalk. And who works in the library?
Librarian.
Louder.
Librarian.
You're right, librarian. So we have so many people helping us to keep us. Thank you. Why do we need rules? What? What happened? Where is she? At the playground. Do you play on the swing like this?
No.
No. You swing with your head? No. So what should we do? We should sit and hold tight, right? How about her? Mommy's not looking. Yay! Oops, where's my house? Oops, where's my younger brother? Everybody stay together.
Rules help keep us happy and safe.
Wonderful. So, on your worksheet, can you answer the first question? Oh. So, after today's lesson, you finish the first part, okay? Woo. So, that's why we need rules. And, show me your hand. Is it easy? Wait. Is it easy to follow rules? Easy for me. Good. Good. Very confident. 3 points for you. Okay. It's not easy for me. Raise your hand. Hey. Don't be a liar. Okay. So actually, it would be easy for us to follow rules if we
We need to know what we should or shouldn't do.
Oh, thank you. You know the word should. So tell me something that you should do at school. Yes, Kobe?
Raise our hand before we talk.
Excellent. 4 points for you. Anything else? Stephen?
We should turn in our homework on time.
Perfect. What's on time? Thank you. Charlie?
We should go to school.
You should come to school on time, right? Excellent. Thank you. 4 points for each of you. Something you shouldn't do. And Marcus?
We shouldn't run in classroom.
Thank you. It's dangerous. You might bump into others, right? Thank you.
We shouldn't fight in classroom.
Shouldn't fight. Yeah. No.
We
We shouldn't play fire in the classroom.
Play with fire. You don't want to burn your classroom, right? Okay, excellent. Okay, Amber.
We shouldn't be noisy in class.
Wonderful. You are never noisy. That's why you are here today. Okay. Darcy, something you shouldn't do. Are you naughty? Sometimes. Okay, story time. Yay. What is her name?
Jenny.
Yes, because the author's name is Jenny O'Feel. So I call her Jenny. What would she say to you? What is she playing? Glue. Okay, how do you spell glue? So there is something that she likes to play with. Oh, everybody ask the question. What do we know about Jenny? She likes to play with? She's squeezing the glue everywhere in her bedroom. Who's not very happy? So, how does her mom stand? When your mom stands like this, how does she feel? Mad. You're right. Okay, so she's in trouble. What is in trouble? Troublemaker. You're right. Another thing she likes to play with, and she's not allowed to. What is it? What is that? Louder. Stapler. This is yours, right? Can I do it? No. You think yes? That's naughty. Okay, so everybody say here, stay. Do you think she likes to play with a stapler? But sometimes, if you are not careful, you might hurt people, right? When you're using a stapler. So, what is that? Could you read together? Ready, go. I had brothers what? So this is a pillow. Say a pillow. And she stapled it with the hair. What? And what happened to her brother? Mommy! Mommy, look at me! Her brother woke up and ran to the mommy. Mommy said, give me the stapler. And Jenny said, oh, not just that. Okay, everybody say, what are these? Not shoes. These are slippers. And what did Jenny do to her brother's slippers? And her brother, and what happened to him? He falls down. He fell down. Past that. Repeat. Fell down. So what is he going to say? Mommy. Okay, everybody say together. I had an idea to glue my brother's slippers to the floor. And I had not allowed to use the glue anymore. Fine. Now it's time to go to a place to learn. What is that place? School. And how does she walk? Who is very nervous? Beep. Stop. Crossing guard is so nervous. Why? She walks backwards. Okay. There is something that she couldn't see. What is that? What is this? What do we call this? Traffic light. She couldn't see it, right? So is she gonna die? Ooh, a car coming. Oh, it's not a good ending, right? No, she's lucky because who saved her? The other students, like, right? Terrible. All right, so everybody read together. Ready, go.
I had an idea to walk backward all the way to school.
And
I am not allowed to walk backward all the way to school anymore.
really? Do you think so? Oh, that day they had to do a very important report on a very famous person in America history. Who is that? Oh, who's that? Louder. In English. Everybody say it. George Washington. He was the first 总统 president of the United States. But Jenny said, everybody read together.
I had an idea to do my George Washington
Louder.
report on.
What is this animal? It's good at cutting down trees and good at building the dam. But beavers. Uh-oh, everybody say together. Her teacher is not very happy, so
I'm not allowed to report on.
uh-oh. So on your worksheet, number 4, there are so many things she couldn't do anymore. Now, do you know what are the things she couldn't do? She couldn't play with the glue. She couldn't play with the stapler. She couldn't walk forward or backward to school. Backward to school, she couldn't do a report on the beavers. Is that it? She's gonna do something even more terrible. Do you know what is it? Do you know what is this? A magnifying glass. Why do we use a magnifying glass? To look better, right? To make things bigger or smaller? Bigger. Oh, something terrible. What does she do with it? Everybody say together. Joey's shoe on sun and the magnifying glass. Who's not very happy? The teacher and Joey. Hey, there's a hole in my shoe. Okay, so
I am not
allowed to set Joey on fire. Say together, set on fire. Do you set your house on fire? Louder. No. Okay, time to go home. How does she walk? Again? Okay, let's read.
I had an idea to walk backward.
So she did something terrible and then she had something for fun. So the thing that she used in class, one more time, say together, magnifying glass. So when she goes home, mommy is preparing dinner. Before you eat dinner, what do you do first? Louder. Oh, good. And too bad. Who opened the door to welcome Jenny? Why? Is the grocery guy going to have dinner with them? No, what happened? Protest, you're right. Your daughter, she walks all the way backward to home. Don't let her do that again. She's in trouble. Everybody say together, I'm not to walk backward from school anymore. Mommy said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now go wash your hands. And where does she wash her hands? Everybody say together, bowl. You wash your hands in the bowl or in the sink? Whose bowl? Read together.
I had an idea to wash my hands in the dog's bowl before
Who is not very happy? So, I'm not
allowed to wash my hands in the dog's
bowl anymore. Oh, dinner time. Let's sit down and say grace. But Jenny is not saying grace. What is Jenny doing? Play with the food. Hey, my cute little brother, here comes a present, a gift. Catch. Oh no, what's that? What's that gift? What kind of food? Cauliflower. Oh no, everybody say together.
I had an idea to give my brother
Now I know this answer. Number 4. Everybody, could you read? Food she doesn't like. What is it? Cauliflower. So she pretends that she is sending a gift to her brother. What is pretend? Thank you. Okay, but mommy said no. So
I'm not allowed to give the gift.
louder. Okay, is that it? Yes, thank you, Jianwen. Jianwen said, no, not it. She is complaining about her food. To whom? Who made dinner? Mom. What did she say? Everybody say together. I had an idea to order. Hello, waitress. Your dinner is awful. I want to switch it. Where's your manager? Oh no. Is that a waitress? No. So mommy is not happy. Everybody say together. To pretend is a what? Waitress. Where does a waitress work? In a restaurant. Do you think her mother works in the restaurant? No. This is actually the paper that you write order from. So mommy is not happy. Mommy would say, finish your food, right? But she doesn't want to eat her food. What did she do? Play with her food and pretend there is a one underneath. Volcano. And who is that? It looks like a lady. Who's that? Her mother. How dare she, right? Okay, everybody say that. I had. Bye-bye, mommy. Okay? Mommy's so angry. So, I am
not allowed to
stories about volcanoes anymore. After dinner, what are they going to do? Do homework, right? So where do they do homework? In the bedroom, in the study room. But what is she doing?
make noise.
She pretends she couldn't hear her mom, and mom is so angry. Mommy said, go to your room now. And she said, everybody said, I had pretend I am deaf. What is deaf? You can't hear anything. So poor. But is it true? She wants her mom to believe her, so what did she do? Everybody read together. I'm not allowed to pretend I'm deaf anymore. But she also uses sign language. What is a sign language? Everybody learn sign language. Ready, go. Not, pretend, deaf, anymore. She wants her mom to believe that she's really deaf. Do you think she's smart? Yes, she's so smart. And she likes to play with these. I wonder, what is her favorite subject? Is it history? No, what could be her favorite subject? Science. How smart you are. So, probably her favorite subject is science. Because she always tries something new, right? Is that good? Yes. Too bad. She went back to her bedroom and she packed up. And she brought her saw. Do you know what is a saw? Does she want to kill somebody? And she wears her goggles. Where is she going? Oh, swimming pool. Let's read together. Ready, go.
I had an idea that I run away to live with
The happy. So tell me, which one is her favorite animal? Beavers. And what can beavers do? Swim and cut down trees and make a dam, make a big home, right? She wants to be like the beaver, so she brings her saw and she wears her goggles so she can swim with them. Okay? So, mommy said,
I am not allowed to
talk about beavers anymore. So, after she went back to her bedroom, she took a shower, she's ready to go to bed, and then mommy went and checked on her. And mommy wants to say, what is it? Good night. And what did she say to mommy?
I'm sorry.
Oh, so sweet. Really? What happened here? Mommy, I'm so sorry. What is going to happen tomorrow? Mommy's gonna wake up with a pillow on her head, right? No, right? So, let me show you the question. Say together. Is she really sorry? No. So, does Jenny like to follow rules? Question number 2. Everybody, what doesn't Jenny like to follow? What doesn't Jenny like to do? Everybody say the answer. She doesn't like to follow rules. She doesn't like to follow rules. That is a terrible thing, right? That makes her a troublemaker. I have a question for you. Who thinks Jenny is a troublemaker? Everyone. I want you to tell me who they are. Question number 3. Midas.
Her play blue, play stapler.
Who?
Jenny.
People. Who?
Jenny.
Jenny doesn't follow rules. But who thinks she's a troublemaker? Who thinks she's bothering them? Mom, you're right. Crossing guard. And Samuel.
She's brother.
Her brother. Very good. Rita. The teacher, because he doesn't want to do a report on Washington, right? And who else? Joey, her classmate, right? And the crossing guard. You're all correct. Good job. So, are you a troublemaker too?
Yes.
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 Yes, raise your hand. Now our Japanese teachers know that you're troublemakers. I don't know if you can go to Japan now. Okay. You're not a troublemaker, raise your hand. Because we're gonna interview these students on the 25th. about their behaviors if they can go to Japan. Okay? Okay, good. Good for you. You're not a troublemaker. So, are you always curious about something just like Jenny? What is curious? Are you? No?
Yes.
Sometimes. If you are always curious, good for you. You can be curious, but be careful. Okay. So take out the whiteboard. Everybody, you need to use a picture to write on the whiteboard. First, I want to see your group number. So tell me, which group is this? Are you 3? 1, 2, 3. 3, right? So write 3. Everybody stand up. Come to the group leader, and I want a sentence about this picture in the storybook. Tell me about what Jenny should or shouldn't do. Should or shouldn't do. So where is the whiteboard? Everybody, Midas, you need to go to him. So you need to tell him what should you write using the picture. Okay, what shouldn't she do? What should she do? You need to work on this together. You only have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, please.
She shouldn't play with. She shouldn't play with what?
Good, definitely. Big and clear.
I want it big and clear. Bigger. Bigger. The Joey's fire. So what should she do? Set his shoe on fire. Right. Write it down. She should wash whose hands? Her. Yeah. Good. Okay. Now everybody stand up. Read your sentence together. Ready, go. Read. Okay, now can I have the picture back and then you put the poster here. Everybody put your poster, your whiteboard here, okay? Sit down. The other students, please sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, students, again, on your worksheet, which part? Which part? 5. Write the answers. Part 5. The answers are on the board. I want you to read together after this group finished. Okay, now can I have the paper back, put the whiteboard marker and eraser back? Do you have this? I want it back, thank you. Okay, now everybody, let's read from the whiteboard. Okay, let me adjust it. So that we can read well. Okay, now let's read together. Ready, go. Start from group 5. That's okay. Ready, go. Whose food? Her food. Good. Okay, group 2. In the dog bowl. So what do we need? Dog's bowl. Very good. Everybody say together. Apostrophe S. Okay, group number 3. She shouldn't. Backward. She should walk forward. But this word is forward. So how do we write? We need an R here. Say together. Forward. Forward. Or for. Okay, next one. She should eat her cauliflower. She shouldn't pretend. What is pretend? Yeah, she shouldn't pretend what? Her mother is a waitress. Wow, this group, how many sentences? 2. Group 4. Raise your hand. 5 points for you. The other groups, 4 points for you. Last 2. Everybody read together. She shouldn't set Joey's shoe on fire. Yes, that's terrible. Okay. Next one. She shouldn't play with the glue. Wonderful. Anything that you think is not correct, we corrected every part. Okay. So, group leader, come and take it back. And wait a minute. I see Ellie is still writing. Do you have all the answers? How many sentences do you need to write? 4. Okay, that's okay. I will not take it down. Now, we are going to do something fun. What is it? Okay, so we made room for her, right? We finished this part. Do you have your answers? You have your answers on the worksheet? Do you?
Yes.
Somebody said not yet. You need to remember to finish that, okay? So, you are going to do your what? Drama. Okay, I'm going to move this away. Actually, teachers in the back, this is my favorite part. I really enjoy their show. I think you will too. But be kind to them, okay? Okay? They are trying very hard. So before we learn about the rules in school, so each of the group, they chose one place to write about a poster that they should follow about the rules. So they are going to put on the show one by one. Okay, Charlie, your group. You need this. Okay? So come out. Now we need all the microphones. Can I have the microphones? Thank you. Okay, students, you need the microphone, so make sure that you hold the microphone. Howard, take it out. Take it out for them. Okay, microphone. Darcy, microphone. Okay. Okay, now it's time to enjoy. Yay! Okay, students, you need to write down the place. Where are they? It's on your worksheet. Part 6. Worksheet part 6. You are going to write one rule for one group. You don't have to write your own group because you know each other's lines very well. You write about the other 5 groups. Class D, one group, one rule. Any questions? Okay, now, I don't have my cell phone. I need to record too. Okay, so somebody help me record, okay? Ready, set. Wait a minute, does everybody have a microphone? Okay, good.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hello everyone. We are group 1. What a nice place to enjoy my favorite book and my breakfast. Hey, Charlie, don't eat book in library. I don't care. Hey, don't matter. Be quiet. Be quiet. This is the library. Oh, thank you. Be quiet. We are reading. Let's go tell a librarian. Okay. You should be quiet. You see how beautiful this picture is? Hey, what are you doing? Let's put the book back to the bookcase. Okay, let's go. Hey, that's my book. You are so noisy. Ow! Okay, fine. Sorry, I will let it. We shouldn't eat in the library. We should put the books back after we read in the library. We should read quiet in the library. We should follow all the rules in the library. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, excellent. I really like your bookshelf. They made the bookshelf. I'm so surprised. Okay, now microphone. Put the chairs back. Group 2, stand up. Okay, Charlie, your microphone pass on to group 2. Group 2, hold the microphone. When you leave your place, please push in your chairs. Thank you. When you leave, you stand up, you push in your chair. Okay, 3. Hey, class C, eyes on them. Ready? Ellen, I'm waiting for you. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, everyone. We are group 2. Class? Okay, teacher. I will go to the office. Do your worksheet quietly. Okay. Yeah, finish. Down. Yeah, it's break time. Let's play in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yes.
Why you two play in the hallway? We finished our worksheet. You play in the hallway. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
We can play in the hallway. Yes, and you two run in the hallway. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
In the hallway. Very good. And you are noisy in the hallway. Is that okay?
No, it's not okay.
I can't be in the hallway. Hello, principal. What happened? They didn't follow the rules. Let's review all the rules in the hallway. Okay. We shouldn't run in the hallway. We shouldn't eat in the hallway. We should be quiet in the hallway.
We shouldn't play in the hallway.
Thank you, everyone.
Pass the microphone over to group 3. Thank you. Push in the chair, Samuel. Push in the chair. Samuel, your chair. All right.
Are you writing? Are you writing the places? Okay, everybody, eyes on me. Group 2, where is it? Hallway. Something that they shouldn't do, should they? They shouldn't run in the hallway, so write it down. Group 3, guess, where are they? Okay. Does everybody has a microphone?
Here's one more. Okay, stand still. Okay, ready, set, go.
Hello everyone, we are group 3. I need to go to the office to take some paper. Please don't be noisy and don't run in class. And don't push each other.
Okay, teacher.
Who wants to be the class leader?
Teacher, me.
Okay, you will be the class leader. Please protect everyone.
Yes, teacher is away. I can play with my friend. Yes. Oh yeah, we want to play later. This is not fun.
Oh no! What are you doing? Don't run in the class, that's dangerous.
You are right too.
What are you doing? Oh no, there's fire!
Help!
Don't worry, there's water.
Yeah, we are safe.
But what should you do next time?
Sorry, teacher. We won't fight again. Teacher, don't play in the cracks.
We should be careful in class, walk don't run. We should not fight in science class.
We should be quiet as a class. We need to raise our hands in class.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, group 4, hold the microphones. Group 4, hold the microphones. Give the microphones to group 4. So everybody, group 3, where were they? In the science class. How do you spell science? S-C-I-E-N-C-E. And be careful. Do you run around in the science classroom? No, you shouldn't. Okay. Are you ready? Where's the microphone?
Everybody has one. Okay, ready, set, action.
Hello everyone, we are group 4.
Oh my god. My homework is
One more time.
Oh my god, my homework is at home. I think my teacher will be very mad.
Joel, where's your homework?
My homework is at home.
Why didn't you bring your homework? You have to write it on the reflection.
I have a new toy.
Oh, I want one too.
Amber, how are you taught in class?
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay. You should raise your hands before you talk.
Hey, it's my pencil.
I don't want to give it back too.
This is my pencil.
Little baby.
You shouldn't fight in class.
We should hand in our homework on time.
We should raise hand when we talk.
We shouldn't be noisy in class. We shouldn't fight in class.
Thank you, everyone.
Make sure you turn on the microphone. This microphone is not on, so that's why we couldn't hear Amber. But Amber tried to be very loud. I'm so proud of Amber. Good job. Okay, group 5. Get the microphones. Thank you, Jianwen. Howard, good job. You all did a good job. And group 5, push in the chair. Amy, thank you. Okay, you need a chair. Be careful. Midas, be careful. Chair is coming. Does everybody has a microphone? Microphone. Make sure your microphone is on. Push on. Is it on? Okay, microphone. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, everyone. We are Group 5. Yeah, it's my playtime. I want to play with Swing. No, it's my turn. I come here first. No, wait, I got here first.
Don't cry. And don't break the playground facility. We all want to play here.
Who are you? Everyone can only play on the Sim for 1 minute. But I want to play 5 minutes. You are so selfish. This thing is for everyone to play.
Yes, we should take turns to play. This biscuit is so yucky.
Hey, don't leave her.
Be quiet. No one of your business.
If women had all the playground, be out.
Okay, I know. We should take turns to use the facilities at the playground.
We shouldn't litter in the park. We shouldn't destroy the game facility. Thank you, everyone.
So, class D, where are they?
Playground.
At the playground. Should they push each other? Should they fight with each other? What should they do? I like the gesture. Take turns. Good job. Final group. Group 6. Get the microphones. Group 6. They have goggles and they have their swimming cap. I'm very proud of them. Okay, everybody holds a microphone. Make sure it's on. Okay, microphone. Microphone. You two girls share the microphone. Okay. Who doesn't have a microphone? Here, everybody has one. Good. Okay, final group. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, everyone.
We are Group 6. Today is your first period. There's water everywhere. Don't run, okay?
Okay.
I will have a race.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Run! Hey,
Hey,
don't run.
I don't care. There are 2 children around me.
Where are they?
Over there.
Okay. Hey, you two, go running in the near the swimming pool.
So? Help me.
Hey, catch this!
Okay, thank you for saving us.
Now we know. We should walk slowly. We shouldn't push each other. We should listen to the teacher in the swimming pool.
We shouldn't live in the pool.
大海。
We shouldn't jump into the water. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, what a fantastic show. You dip, let's dip. Fasty, let's dip.
沾水
Dip. Let's dive. Oh, that's different, okay? So your homework, turn your worksheet around. Turn the worksheet around. How many rules do you need to write about your home? I can't hear you. How many?
3.
And what do you need to do? Write and draw. So for example, what do you write? We should not eat too much junk food. Okay, I know everybody loves junk food. I don't know why. Okay, so we did it. Thank you for your performances. I'm so proud of you, Class D. And Miss Liu is here to fetch you. 好，我们要谢谢我们的刘雅文老师，我们的丁班的吉恩老师。看到没有？他们心目中的英雄在那里。OK， 女神来了。OK， Goddess。好，那 I need 4 students to help me collect things and go back to the classroom. So group leaders collect your name stand and the class leader 班长来 stand. So who's the class leader?
Stand up.
Here, microphone.
Stand up. Attention. Bow. Thank you, teacher, and have a nice day.
Yes, I will have a nice day after today's presentation. Okay, so collect your name stand and bring everything back. I still need your posters, so bring the posters back to my classroom as well. So group leader, collect the posters. Collect the posters. Thank you. So I need 4 people. So group leader, could you come and erase the whiteboard? Erase the whiteboard. Teachers, let's take a break until 3:10. So there are 8 minutes. Give me 8 minutes, okay? Thank you. 3:10.
Can I have the microphones back?
好，还有点有个东西，还有没有别的？那谁要抬走？这样抬一下。来，那你来抬上面的人要秀的自己。对，可以拿回去。装不了，进来那张要进来。这个谢谢，你再举一下手，这个不要的东西。没有，我都是不会这样。那我现在在这一区，课本不用拿，故事书也不用拿。课本、故事书都可以拿，连带再加水。有啊，没有。好，那就这个团队，这个留下。
然后可以擦黑板，可以把黑板这样。Thank you. Here, I have other classes posters. You can take a look. Thank you. Let me put this in the back. And please go to the restroom. I have their notebook, so you can pass around. Notebook. I have the textbook you can pass around. Please do return them to me. Thank you.
对，休息一下，休息一下。非常紧凑，从刚开始到现在都没休息。喝个水啊。
好，这个小胖。If you ask questions, I have gifts for you. Okay? So I prepared some gifts. Freebies.
好，各位老师，有医生知道，好，老师，我们是不是掌声给我们辛苦的老师，跟带给我们这么精彩、这么紧凑的又好看的一堂应该说公开课啊。好，现在时间呢，就是我们大家可以呢互相讨论啊，或者是发问啊的时候，还是一样，我先把我们的这个交给安香这边 ，OK 吗？安香很辛苦哦，从开始我们说课的时候呢，就一直到，然后一直到现在，过程都没休息，真的非常辛苦，谢谢。
好，Thank you, Principal Lee and Su Qing. Your coming is my greatest honor. And actually, I'm really thrilled to see some friendly faces in the audience. And my favorite part is actually my students' performances. Thank you for nodding. Okay. And here's the worksheet. I haven't graded any. Yesterday there are 2 classes. There were 2 classes. They had my lesson, so they finished the worksheet. So I don't know what will they look like, but you can tell. From this lesson, I asked them to answer the questions one by one. So hopefully they finish all the questions in this lesson. And on the back, they are going to answer what rules do they have at home and draw out, because I want to know their secrets. Okay? So you can know the family better, you can know your students better by asking them to write about the rules at home. Some students told me they don't have any rules at home, and I don't believe it. You know why? They do have rules, but I think the kids are really nice, so they don't feel like that they're obeying any rules. So I think that's nice. I want to show you something that I actually did before. This is the first unit that they do the drama. You can tell from the student book, just 2 back and forth conversation. It's very easy, right? So what did I do? I asked my students to lengthen it and think of a scenario. So if you are using a very simple textbook, you can do this too. So in this conversation, the boy fell down and he said, ouch. And this girl is very compassionate. She said, are you okay? I like the color-coded text. You can switch okay to all right. So I think that's why this textbook makes me feel very comfortable and confident. You don't need to think too much because the structure is clear. And the boy said, no, my leg hurts. So you know we are learning about body parts and how to be a nice friend, right? And the girl said, oh no, I think that's not enough, right? So they did something else. So they have to write the script in the class. So this is one part I can't really see, so I have to come here. Okay, so this group said, oh, my stomach hurts. Another person said, me too. Oh my God, did you eat this? This is expired. Are you okay? No, help us. Okay, another group. So there is a scenario. You got a stomachache. Okay, another scenario. Are you okay? No, a snake bit me. Oh no, but I can't help you. I can suck your blood out and then pretend you're fine, right? So this person said, am I dying? and I can take you to the hospital. So we try to revise the story so that students can imagine something is really happening. And if you want to save somebody, to care about somebody, what do you actually do? So this is something that all the group members do. So the point is, whatever I do it for all my students. I will not say, oh, only this group do this because they are excellent students. So the last group, the swimming pool group, Agassi, the little boy with swimming cap and goggles. Where is my poster? He tried very hard, you can tell. So all the students can get on the stage and they tried, and that's what we want to see, okay? So this is it. I'm just trying to let you see. So what did I do? This is the same script. So the group leader, again, I trust the group leader. The group leader will write the script and come to me with the whole group and we will discuss, is it okay? Everything's fine? If it's fine, now go back to your group. Everybody writes down the script. So this person is the group member. They write the same thing. And then this is the homework. They go home and practice. So if you want to ask me the questions about drama, this is how we do it. So I want to save my effort, so I tell you first, okay? So this is how we do it, and then every group has something different. So reflection, I feel interesting about what we learned today. I learned about how to edit script. Edit script, interesting, right? And today I write a script, I think it's easy. So happy. And they're practicing, look at this lady. I was still reading and proofreading their script. But the rest of the groups, they are ready to rehearse. They go ahead and rehearse. So sometimes it's pair work. Sometimes there are 3 people. Sometimes it's a whole group. It depends on the complexity of your drama, okay? So this is how we're doing it. So this is when they are getting on the stage. The criteria we are going to focus on will be loud and clear, right? Facial expressions, body language, easy. So every class, okay? Every class does this. And they learn how to be a good actor and actress. And this is about Leo and Lily. We write about their description. We learn adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions in one reading. So what I do is, so eventually they become friends because they have the mutual enemy, the fox. So the students love this fiction story a lot. So that's why I said a textbook that has a very rounded structure will really help you. But if you don't have one, pick a storybook that will make your students laugh. Again, that's a good choice too. So what do I do? See, they are practicing the Venn diagram again, using the characteristics of Leo and Lily again. And then we are going to describe their features. So I try to put the sentence structure there. You don't have to do this because a lot of professors will tell me you don't have to do this at elementary school, but I do. So that's what I do. So when they're writing on the whiteboard, so in my classroom, everybody has a whiteboard, not just the group leader today. Because this is for your demonstration's sake, so I don't have everybody write the rules. But in the classroom, everybody has to do it. So when they're writing it, they will find that they don't have subject verb agreement. So this is the time you go and help them. And maybe you have them pair up and do the self-check, pair work together. And this is what they do. After they finish describing Lily and Leo, so one row they describe Lily, one row describe Leo. And I found out that it's too simple. So I add a task that you need to use adverbs, sometimes, always, and then I even add conjunctions. So there's but, there's and, okay? I always ask my students to put their name under the whiteboard because a lot of times I want to show their examples on the blackboard
and they could have their ownership, they feel proud, okay? As you can see, we are correcting together. So everybody, you would say that maybe they feel ashamed, they had some mistakes, but they don't feel like that, trust me, because we are learning to get better together. So I think that's totally okay. So after they read, so this word sometime is wrong, so he has to make some revise sometimes. I think it's interesting, all the students love to write on the whiteboard because they like the texture, they like the feeling like they are the teacher. They look like a teacher when they are writing on the whiteboard, so my students say that they like to write on the whiteboard. Okay, so this is how we correct everybody's whiteboard, and I want to show you about today's lesson because I prepared a lot. Hopefully you can stay with me for a longer time. Okay, so after today's lesson, I want to show you the lesson. Actually, the reading part is kind of long. It's long, but we make sure that they understand. Really comprehension. We try to single out the rules. So we have activities in class. So you can write about rules in the zoo, rules in the library. So if you can cut your reading into short pieces, your students will get it. So this is how we do it. And this is the whole article. Today I only show you 1/4 of it. Actually, it's longer. I like the textbook a lot, and I believe I pass it down to you. So what did they do? Like the other classes, they are doing this together in this class, right? And the answers from the other classes are 90 to 95% correct, like today. I don't need to do a lot of corrections because they knew we should, we shouldn't before, and the key phrases, they knew it. So it's easy for me to apply the structure into today's lesson, even though the reading of the storybook is new. So the basic structure is still the same, okay? Should or shouldn't. All right. So do you like their drama? So this is the script. This is from different classes. All the classes do it. So one class, they have playground, and the other one, library, like that they did computer classroom. So they would pick the one that they are interested in to write the script about. I think that's nice. And swimming pool, a lot of them write swimming pool because we have swimming pool at school, and homeroom. So I think they live and for a long time, a whole day in the homeroom. So there must be some rules that are different from the subject classroom. So I think that's a fun thing. So students will write reflection about writing drama. I think this is something that rewards me and rewards students about their progress. I think that's really nice. So like this is from other class yesterday. So yesterday I had 2 classes, today I have 3 classes, and finished all the 5 classes yesterday and today. So you could see some of the photos from before. All the students know what they should do, and they are well prepared. I'm very proud of them. And do you know, I only show you 11 things that Jenny is not allowed to do. Do you want to know the other 6? It's gonna be very fun. Okay, she could read palm, she could tell fortune. And what does she tell her younger brother? Eaten by hyenas. Okay, and she changed the dollar bill. Actually, I brought my American dollar, but I forgot to bring it to this classroom, too bad. Okay, so if I had it, I would pass around the American dollar. So the most common is the $1, right? So who is on it? George Washington. And then it's $10, okay? There will be like Benjamin Franklin. So let's see. Actually, I had that. So at school, Jenny told everybody she had 100 beavers.
Obviously, it's a lie, right? So she got to know reflection about I shouldn't tell my classmate I had 100 fevers. So that's her punishment. This is so funny. She did a cartwheel and then obviously she wanted to show her underpants to Joey. So maybe Joey is her crush. Okay. Okay. And then Joey said, teacher. Okay, Jenny was flashing. Okay. Her underpants to me. Okay, so she's not allowed to show Joey her underpants anymore. I cut it, you can tell, right? Because my story was too long. Today I took like 50 minutes to finish the whole lesson. So, you know, I want to tell you everything I try to teach them. So that's why it's long. So, she froze a fly. And then her younger brother found it. So this is it. Oh, $5, Abraham Lincoln, sorry. $10, Alexander Hamilton. These are famous people. $100, Benjamin Franklin. I was wrong. Benjamin Franklin, $100. Okay, this is my presentation. Hopefully you got everything you want to know. Now it's question time. Remember, I have freebies for you. 看我准备这么多，剩下老师可能都有的。Okay, any questions? No question? How about teachers from Japan? Questions? Questions? Obviously, oh, here. Thank you. Thank you, Jessie. Oh, she's my old friend. She'll be nice to me.
Excellent, outstanding presentation. I'm really impressed. And I'm
surprised you're here. She's very experienced.
So I had my jaw drop all the way down here.
I know she's a story lover. Every workshop I go to, I meet her. Yes, Serena?
I'm really impressed with the notebook that you have there. And I wonder how do you guide the students to start doing the...
I just gave in the log. And I went to the teacher-parent conference, showing them how important it is. All my midterm and final test questions will be reading. So what did I test? Okay, so for example, I will write a description. This is something you sit on. So that's how I do it. So if you don't understand, you will not answer it. So I told the parents, everything that you are going to be tested on, your kids will be reading. The same with Sarah. We both like to do a lot of reading, even our tests, big tests, not the quizzes. So reading comprehension is a big part for our 5th and 6th graders. So if they don't do it, they will have a sense that they are not catching up. So I love to see my students' feedback. Every time I have midterm and final, I have 3 columns for them to fill in. Something that you think about your learning in English. Some students will write, I think my reading is improving. That's the proof that reading is really important. And another answer I could give you is I will read to them. I bought so many books, you know. You too. So I would grab the chance to use the storybooks whenever I could. So it could be matching with the story of the unit theme. Could be something I think is really fun. So you know, when I know I'm going to do the demonstration this month and I'm following the rules, Jenny pops out. So I feel so wonderful. I can finally show you Jenny. But I had 2 Jennies in my grade, 5th grade. They have excellent students. So I told them, it's not you, Jenny. Okay? So this is it. So I think having a chance for students to love reading is your job. And then having the habit form is at home. So the parents should know, okay? Thank you, good question. Anybody else? 2 more questions so that everybody can go home before 3:35.
That's our teacher, Leona. Leona, I introduced your lesson. Too bad you were not here. I saw you were having a meeting. Leona, okay? I showed them your tarsier lesson, okay? We are so lucky to have Leona here in our school. She works so hard. She even works on weekends for our students. We are so lucky. Okay, teachers, 2 more questions. Or you're so happy or you're so tired. Which one? If no, we will have the expert say something, okay? And I will let you go and have your weekend, all right? Actually, I want to ask Mr. Tian. Justin, you were from Taichung originally, and now you're working in Taipei. So how do you feel about working online and working in Taipei? Do you like today's lesson? That's how much I like you. Okay.
Thank you. I enjoy watching the classes.
Thank you.
Also, I think it's a big difference because I come from Taiwan, so we have pretty much relatively small size of classroom students.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
We would like to have that.
But
That's nice.
also, I think the English level skills here is pretty high compared to the students in Taiwan.
Actually, there are some students dying, you don't know. Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty different.
But I made sure that they all get on the stage. Sarah does that too. So we made sure that they prepare and they can get on the stage. So rehearsing time, we gave them a little bit of rehearsing time. Each time first we gave them the task and then they finished the drama script and then we gave them like 10 minutes rehearsing time each week. So this second week, they have 2 rehearsing time. And this is the 3rd time they get on the stage. Okay, thank you so much. Anything you want to add?
I think you give them the chance to be creative by acting and making the posters.
Oh, I love the word creative. That's my whole point. Because our students, they come in different levels. If you don't give them the chance to show who they are, they will be the troublemakers. So give them the chance. So that's the kind of differentiate, right? So they write the script in different wordings, and then they show how much they can do. And they assign roles to different students. So Agassi got very easy part, but he still forgot it, okay? So, but Agassi, he prepares his cap and his goggles. He's so cute. So I think that counts. Thank you. I love your feedback and I really enjoyed having you here. So I will not prolong. Oh, 我看到诗诗老师，好想请你们讲话。算了，放你们一马 ，OK？ Okay, expert. My buddy, should be nice.
All right. Okay. What an honor to be here. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to do some chores. Okay. I think what you have felt is exactly the same as how I feel right now. It's such a wonderful lesson. 校长的眼睛看着我，我要换中文好了。他已经空很久了。我想我很快的跟大家讲一下，安香老师里面的那个教学内容，我想大家都已经放在心里面，而且我相信 you have learned a lot from today's lesson。那我想跟大家总结一下，就是几个安香老师跟我们一般老师不一样的亮点。好，那第一个，你们有发现他是一个非常有 routine 的一个老师，所以在场的有一些初任教师，我觉得你们可以从安香老师这边学到很多的东西，其中一个就是他的 routine， 这个真的要学。好，这个他会让大家一开始的那些what day is today and what day was yesterday， 这是让学生去习惯。那这个不是只有学习而已，这是安心，就是进来他就知道把心先收起来，这是一个非常非常好的一个 technique。然后另外还有发现另外一个，他一进来他会告诉学生 What are you going to learn? So what is your learning objective for today? So which is just very good, so that the students have something to expect throughout the whole lesson. I think this is something that we can all learn from Anne. Okay. 还有另外一个就是 personality。我讲太久了吗？会。personality， 那就是我觉得我一直很想跟大家讲，就是在什么是英文老师，我们真的没有办法教学生1000个字，就算你教他1万个字 ，but you can teach them how to love English， 这个就是我们最想要的，我们要让他们去自发的去学习 ，OK？ 那安香老师就做到这个，他要让人家就是这种很安心、很温暖，然后上他的课我不会紧张，就算我的英文很差，我们其实。大家都可以看到，其实班上还是有一些英文程度比较不好，但他们会不会怕？不会。但如果安香老师是那种非常严厉的，一天到晚就只会骂他，他干脆就封嘴了。好，所以刚刚有台东的朋友说他们的程度很好 ，Don't worry， 我们住内湖，我们的程度也不及他们的一半。好，所以我觉得这个是一种习惯。好，那我觉得这个习惯的养成是非常好，然后老师跟学生间的互动是非常非常的紧密的。OK。好，然后刚刚有提到 somebody talk about the creativity that was done in the role play which was excellent 那我在这边最后的想要提一下，其实安香老师他真的把我们那个12年国教的这个精神奉献在这堂课，你们可能都没有发现，我帮大家做整理12年国教我们最重要的素养导向，对不对？4个单字4个字母叫做什么 ？Cars。C-A-R-S，right？ C 就是什么 ？Contextualization， 有没有做到？有啊，它是一个生活化、情境化、脉络化。它先从一开始的那个 rules， 然后到先从 story， 然后到学校，然后再到家里，这个有没有 contextualization？ 有，这第一个做到。A cars，A 是 action， 他们有没有做出 action 出来？有啊，他们把它直接把它演出来。然后 R。我们的 R 是什么 ？reintegrated， 好，这个我们不用想，它一定有 reintegrated 嘛，就是哪3个 ？Attitude, knowledge 跟 skills， 好，它把这3个全部都结合起来了。然后最后一个就是 strategy， 他教他们怎么样去，他也没有告诉他们说啊，那你就把那个故事书里面的直接念出来，他教他们怎么样去 create， 而且他除了这个之外，他还跨领域。你看他跨到什么领域？跨到了艺术哦，然后跨到什么 social study， 才教人家这个那个什么currency， 还跨到了综合。我觉得这堂课真的大家来了就是赚到的。OK， 好，然后最后因为每次在做讲评嘛，我们一定要有一个希望他能够进步的地方。那安香，你有一个进步的地方，我告诉你，就是时间太短了。真的，你不会觉得他们才上50分钟，我都觉得怎么这么快？怎么这么快 ？15 minutes flies fast。他唯一要进步的时候，就是下次我们可能要看2堂课了，太精彩了。好，最后想谢谢大家的手帮们，谢谢安香老师，今天很精彩了。
Thank you. 然后有最后一个 I have a request. Can we take a group photo together? Oh, Principal Lee.Happy ending， 来，
是要照相吗？
对啊，照相之前校长请
好了，我们照相之前，我就是还是要借重大家的双手哦。真的，第一个我要谢谢我们国北交大附小的团队，我们的组长还有我们老师呢，来安排有这么好的一个环境，是不是？掌声谢谢我们国北交大附小的团队，谢谢。当然更要谢谢的是我们安香老师。他真的很辛苦，我看他真的很辛苦，哇！一路上下来，从1点钟开始，1点半开始就一直撞到现在准备要放学了，他一直都没休息，连喝茶的时间都没有哦，所以真的非常辛苦。那也教学也非常精彩，对不对？好，这里大声一点好不好？最后呢，当然要谢谢大家愿意这样热烈的参与哦，都没有走掉，对不对？都不照哦，公台一我看一下，公民地方怎样，我不会跳哦。好，谢谢大家，那我们今天的研习告一段落，我们再拍个合照，再离开，好不好？好，谢谢。
大家都不用移动了，我们就从这边照好了。那可能要站在椅子上才能照到。 来，其实我有准备18本，然后做多2本了。今天远道而来，我的爱将们，今天你们一定会拿到。然后我的旧事Colleen，记得我要来跟我拿，还说老师 ，sorry。好，来，请上座。哇 ，Superstars， 耶！
1、2、3，耶！好，这是第一排。
小心小心。
1、2、3
Cheese。戴口罩好像没什么。可以口罩吗？我很好。
愿意的话，
大家如果愿意把口罩拿下，我就可以记得大家。
OK，
Thank you。
好，那就
Yeah, thank you. Before the students have their, after school bell ring, you need to leave. If you have any questions for me, you can stay, all right? And thank you again for coming. It's my honor. 你们真的人都太好了，都不愿意问问题。好，这是我的，赶快到前面来。
好，谢谢老师们，可以帮我们把那个课本还有我们的海报还有作业本帮我们往前传，谢谢。
准备好再喝汤。好赞哦！对啊，小心哦。好，你往外站。
我们今年用水，我们没有推荐，我们没有推荐山，抱歉。我们推荐的现在没有。谢谢你，不要抱上。要不要拿那个牌子？
对，小心哦，这里真的很危险。
还有这学家口罩。